Hey people, welcome back to another video on Roblox Rich.
If you wish to see 7 of the biggest raids in Roblox Dust, then here you go. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Number 7, a raid on the KZ bunker. With massive loads of gunpowder and advanced explosive devices from Demolition, this YouTuber, who goes by the name of Top Hat, got on the mission of raiding the new KZ bunker. It goes by the name of KZ-004 bunker, but it's not that new for most of you die-hard fans not to know. The major defensive systems of the bunker were kind of limited to the main entrance only, so if you get past that, you won't have much to worry about. But the loot you see inside is worth every second of yours, considering the little opposition that you'd have to face. Number 6, Poke OG's huge raid. Poke OG, who is another underrated YouTuber, comes in at number 6. The raid he arranged was not massive in terms of the people deployed or the number of people he had to fight in order to raid, but the loot Poke OG and his friends were able to get was definitely massive. They actually chose a time when there were just one player of that clan online, which enabled them to raid the clan without a lot of resistance or confrontation. They had an eye on the people of that clan beforehand, but this is probably the cost that you have to pay for a successful raid. Number 5, Kira's here, biggest raid on a pretty rich clan. Coming in at number 5 is a pretty massive raid by Kira's here on quite a rich clan. The raid was not easy at all, I must say, and it requires a lot of effort and work. The clan members were very rich and obviously very well armed, which meant that raiding it was not a piece of cake for Kira's here. But as they say, as you sow, you shall reap. And since Kira's here had to fight very fiercely for the raid, he obviously got a lot of loot. A lot of people are calling it one of the richest clans there ever was. Kira's here claims that he have used over 20 C4 and 7 rockets. Number 4, massive raid on base with 10,000 gunpowder. So this is a massive raid, and it's probably the only one on this list that was probably recorded on Discord, which definitely does make it stand out from the rest of the list, plus the number of people involved in this raid, as the people raiding was a lot. It was not like an army or anything, but for Roblox Dust raids, this number is decently enormous. As I said earlier, this raid had over 10,000 gunpowder involved, plus a wide range of rockets and chests. The loot was also pretty cool, but I guess it was a good day for the raiders. Number 3, raid on huge HQM base. HQM bases are usually loaded, but they're pretty difficult to break in. This HQM base was also special, at least as compared to the other raids in this list, due to it being in the snow, which is a pretty cool thing. This raid did involve some raiders, but what made it so special and grand was the fact that there was a lot of fighting and combat involved, and who doesn't like seeing combat? Number 2, raid on a massive military base. Military bases are your go-to place if you ever wish to have a lucky loot, but that being said, military bases are not all easy to raid, especially if you don't use sneaky tactics to find your way in. And the thing is, sneaky tactics don't get you the actual achievable loot anyway. They only enable you to receive a portion of the actual amount, and when these raiders raided the military base the right way, they ended up getting a huge amount of loot with over 100 guns and so much more. Number 1, D-Boomp's huge raid. D-Boomp is actually an aspiring YouTuber with a little less than 9,000 subscribers on YouTube. He's not that famous yet, but if he keeps on doing raids, I'm pretty sure he'll definitely get famous one day. And the massive raid that he arranged, D-Boomp personally used a double barrel with a scope. The raid itself was not hard at all, considering the many people he had with him in this raid, but it ended up providing some great content for his YouTube channel. Maybe these raids might inspire you to arrange your very own massive raid of your own. Make sure you record it, and you might get featured on this list next time. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. I'm glad you guys stuck around. If you haven't liked our video yet, it's never too late, people. Give us a thumbs up. We will see you in another video, and until then, take care and goodbye.